Losing a loved one, it is never easy, and there are all kinds of support groups out there to help ease the pain. But I predict this approach will surprise you.
Yes, this group of researchers studied bereaved people who found help in overcoming their grief by visiting a medium. Here's why.
Talking to the dead. While it might sound crazy to some, a study conducted by a research scientist at the Windbridge Institute in Tucson, Arizona, revealed that spiritual readings are not only therapeutic, they can help grief-stricken survivors move on with their lives.
There was a marked difference in people's recollections of how they felt before a reading and after a reading.
Dr. Julie Beischel has been researching mediums for 10 years, and she's seen dramatic results, particularly with one father who lost his son.
This man found his life unbearable. And after receiving a mediumship reading, his life wasn't only bearable, but it was worth living again.
Very often, people will visit a medium to be comforted or to have a sense that their loved one is okay.
Hollister Rand is a respected medium who wrote the book, I'm Not Dead, I'm Different.
Someone who's consumed with grief over the loss of a loved one, what can you tell them to make them feel a little bit better right off the bat?
The first thing they should know is their loved one is with them from the moment of passing.
Hollister says grief brought on by suicide can be especially difficult.
Very often, spirits who have committed suicide will apologize for the effect that it has had on the people around them. What I find most shocking is they do not realize before they pass that people will miss them.
Hollister also says grief creates a communication barrier, which can cause the spirits, including those of deceased children, to reach out through other people.
What happens is, if the spirits can't get through to you because your grief is so deep, they'll show up for somebody else. So a friend may suddenly dream of your child, and you're like, why is my friend dreaming of my child? It's because your own grief or your inability to sleep because you're so upset is preventing that child from getting through to you.
Unfortunately, there are con artists who, according to the FBI, pose as mediums and take advantage of a person's vulnerability and grief. Hollister says you have to be careful.
My tip for finding a good psychic or medium, basically the 3 R's: research, referral, and reputation.
Researcher Julie Beischel found that medium readings combined with grief counseling were the most effective for people struggling with deep grief.
One participant said that she had worked with a medium and with a mental health professional, and she said that the mental health professional reached her mind and the medium reached her heart.
So if you or someone you know is struggling with grief, research shows a medium could be of help. But even legitimate mediums say beware of scams. So do your homework to make sure the medium you want to work with is reputable. Asha Blake, America Now.